Preseason is now over, and the Lakers end with a record of 0-6. Yeah, they were winless in preseason. So how worried should we be as fans? Obviously, it's just preseason, and preseason is not a good indication of how things will play out in the regular season. It's not the same level of competition or energy. LeBron himself said that he doesn't care about preseason. And if your leader doesn't care about these games, then everyone else is going to follow suit. These games don't count, at least when it comes to the standings. So there's really no reason to go all out. It's very easy to lose when you're half-assing it the whole time. And the lineups that are out there are not going to be the ones that will be playing in the regular season. Most of it is just experimenting and giving some of these G Leaguers a chance to prove themselves. So there's going to be a lot of bad basketball being played. When the regular season comes, the rotations are going to be much tighter and more talented players will be on the floor for the entire game. So in the grand scheme of things, preseason, no matter the record, doesn't mean anything. But at the same time, it's not a good thing that the Lakers went 0-6 in the preseason. There are obvious concerns with this roster. Obviously, it's going to take some time for these new players to get accustomed to each other and have good chemistry. Still, they just looked bad out there. They looked lost, especially on defense. And it's not just because they're playing G Leaguers out there. We had our main guys, the big three, look bad against G League opponents. And I'm sure once the season starts and LeBron, AD, and Westbrook actually care about the games, they're going to start racking up wins and nobody's going to remember what happened this preseason. But there are issues that won't be fixed simply with the regular season beginning and guys starting to care. When the regular season starts, we're still going to be short-handed. We're still going to be dealing with the injuries. We're still going to be undersized in the perimeter. We're still going to have weak defenders on the perimeter. We're still going to have spacing issues. There are real issues here that can't simply be attributed to the preseason. So going winless, the 0-6 record itself is not really something to be concerned about. But the bad basketball that's being played is definitely something we should be concerned about. There was little improvement, and we could see in spurts what this team is capable of. But the key is to be able to do that consistently enough to win games. And again, it's going to take some time for this team to gel. But if they're able to figure it out in time, still remains to be seen.